Indonesia is a spectacular country with a great diversity of people, local languages, cuisines, and beliefs. It has a rich, vibrant, and continuing belief in supernatural beings, the paranormal and the metaphysical. And forests form a part of those beliefs. In this video, we explore the spiritual significance of forest sounds. Across Indonesia's islands, forests have long been revered as sacred and animate. Indigenous cosmologies, Dayak, Papuan, Minangkabau, Sundanese, etc., view forests as inhabited by spirits, ancestors, or deities, so entire groves are often set aside as sacred, inviolate spaces. In Indonesia's pre-colonial era, animistic worldviews prevailed. Forests were seen as living entities or the abodes of gods, ancestors, or guardian spirits. Islam reached Indonesia from the 13th century onward, but it often blended with pre-Islamic traditions. Many Muslims continue to honor forest spirits under the guise of Adat or folk Islam. Remarkably, pilgrims of different faiths, Muslim, Hindu, Christian, alike visit these cosmically powerful forest shrines. Natural soundscapes themselves hold spiritual meaning. Birdsong, insect chorus, rushing water, or wind are often seen not merely as ambience but as voices or messages of the forest. In many traditions, birds or animals are omens or messengers of spirits. Ethnomusicologically, Indonesia has a rich catalogue of ritual music that reverberates with forest imagery. For instance, the Toraja women's matumbak or rice-pounding ritual of South Sulawesi is a form of communal worksong that continues today. Villagers rhythmically pound rice in a hollowed tree trunk mortar, creating complex interlocking beats as part of a house-building ceremony. Although not explicitly forest music, this ritual happens outdoors and the mortar itself is a tree trunk, symbolizing fertility. Among Borneo's Dayak, long-running shaman-led ceremonies use large gong chimes or kanong and the kasapi or boat lute. Palmer Keane documents how the Dayak Halong ritually consecrate the kasapi, a carved boat lute, with offerings to please the spirits. They even believe the instrument incarnates a forest creature, a crocodile shapeshifter, Buaya Kuning, tying their music to river forest myth. In the central Kalimantan Tawad ceremony, men play bamboo gongs and gongs under thatched bamboo halls, on riverbanks, to guide the souls of the dead. Natural acoustics of river and forest envelop the ritual. Forests are also venues for bird or animal-focused rituals. The Balinese and Gusaba ceremonies feature puppets and offerings to sacred stag, kuda, and barang, lion, in forest temple settings. In Maluku, the Hendra tradition honors the Buru Barbarusa, deer pig, spirit in forest groves. Such practices often feature specific animal calls or percussion that mimic forest sounds. In many highland societies, forest-clustered rhythms accompany healing dances. The Ngada people, Flores, drum imitating primate calls. The Dani of Papua sing pig hunting chants in the jungle at dawn. While systematic soundscape studies of Indonesia are sparse, ethnographic archives contain numerous recordings of both ritual music and ambient nature sounds. For example, Cornell's archive has gamelan concerts, Wayang Kleningen, and even a soundscape of the surrounding festival. Recorded sound spiritual practice has also drawn attention. The Tawad Sounding Project, 2023 to 2025, funded archiving of Dayak Ketinggan ritual song and environment with community co-curation. Ethnomusicologists, e.g. Palmer Keane, have documented Dayak and Toraja ritual music in the field, sometimes giving public access via blogs, oral archipelago. Even unrelated projects, for example archival catalogues like Cornell's Indonesian Music Archive, preserve traditional gamelan and ritual recordings. Audio archiving is seen as a tool to keep the songs and sounds of these traditions alive amid ecological change. Indonesia's forest spirituality is dynamic and resilient. Academic and government-supported efforts continue to explore how forests are embedded in spiritual and religious life. Thanks for joining me on this look into the spiritual significance of forest sounds and soundscapes in Indonesia. If you found it interesting, please hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment to keep the discussion going.